We've done the worst, so now it's time to do the best. So here are the top 12 best MCU movies of all time. Keep in mind this is my list, so it's most likely going to be different from yours. Starting off at number 12 with Black Panther, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. He gave such a phenomenal performance as T'Challa, and it's going to be one that's going to be remembered for quite some time. And let's not forget Michael B. Jordan's performance as Killmonger, such a top tier MCU villain. His fantastic line delivery to his quotes, "Just bury me in the ocean like my ancestors who jumped from ships because they knew death was better than bondage." Incredibly cold. At number 11 we have Shang-Chi, honestly the best fighting choreography we've seen in Phase 4 in my opinion. However, the only letdown was that lackluster finale with the Battle of the Dragons. Moving on to Spider-Man No Way Home, yes, this movie is heavily reliant on nostalgia, but it just works. The iconic Spider-Man quote, "with great power comes great responsibility," is real in this film, because Peter is trying to help these villains get back to their universe, and it backfires horrifically. Like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin says, no good deed goes unpunished. And what better mentors to help Tom Holland's Spider-Man than Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? As great as the nostalgia and fan service is, the first act with Doctor Strange is a fucking mess. At number 9 we have the original Iron Man. Without this film the MCU would not exist, and it is perfect. This was the birth of the MCU and Robert Downey Jr. was born to play Iron Man. Number 8 we have Guardians of the Galaxy, incredible soundtrack, cast, chemistry is off the charts, and it's James Gunn, he never misses. Number 7 we have Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi at his very best. It has the perfect balance of humour and serious tones. Number 6 we have Guardians Volume 3, once again James Gunn, what a perfect conclusion to this incredible trilogy. And I love how the story solely focuses on Rocket and shows us how much trauma this character has gone through. And the High Evolutionary as the villain, perfect casting, amazing character. Now breaking into the top 5 with the Avengers. From reading all the comic books, seeing all these characters team up together on the big screen for the first time was a spectacle. And it's a shame because we get far too many team-up movies these days, and we definitely take this one for granted. Number 4 we have Avengers Endgame, and it's one of the best final acts to an MCU film that I've ever seen. A beautiful conclusion to the Infinity Saga. It doesn't quite break the top 3 because of the first 2 acts being extremely boring with the whole time-travelling sequence. Number 3 we have Captain America Civil War. The Russo brothers are on an endless winning streak. The hype behind this film was real. Team Cap versus Team Iron Man, and seeing this on the big screen was fantastic. At number 2 we have Captain America the Winter Soldier, the best writing out of the entirety of the MCU. And I just love the spy espionage feel this movie has to offer. The fighting choreography is through the roof, and the amount of aura oozing out of the Winter Soldier is unmatched. And finally, coming in at number 1 is of course Avengers Infinity War.